Hey, we're back playing Foundry. It's such a good game. I did exactly what I said I was going to do in between recording this one and finishing the last one, and I've tidied up our minds a little bit, made it a bit more of a smooth operator. And after we're going to remember now the toggle button. I'm not going to fall for that again, are we? But this one is all nice and I think pretty compact to what it's doing. I don't know how if it's the most efficient just yet, but it seems pretty efficient to me. I've managed to get 4 miners on and 4 smelters. I've given them each a biomass burner as well, just to keep them going for that bit longer. And then they're all going into the storage here, and as you can see, we've got tons. Oh, I mean that one is full already. It is full. Let's take all of that. So the other thing is, if you control and left click in inventory, it will completely empty it. We're not going to be able to completely empty them, are we, though? Let's go put these in our storage, because also, I can quickly show you, I put these little things down just so I can always find, I know we can see the waypoints anyway, but just some little paths, and I put our landing pod. You can actually destroy this and remake it again, and I put that up here on a little platform. I put the research center over here, so I've got sort of this central platform of, where, like, you know, just my hub, essentially, a bit like my hub. Have I got anything here? I haven't got any of these that are empty. I think I have, yeah. Hello. Let's go into the other one as well, just so that they're not getting clogged up. But yeah, and then I've mirrored this design as well on this is the Technomore, isn't it? I keep on forgetting. Yeah, this is the Technomore, but I've mirrored it over there on the Xenophrite ore. But one thing I didn't notice until 2 minutes before I started recording was the one over there isn't quite doing what I would have wanted. Hang on a minute. I need to make some more chests. Oh, there we go. They're all away. I'm going to have chests everywhere for a little bit. Chest monsters already. Another game, another set of chest monsters. But yeah, so I mirrored that setup over here for the Xenophrite. And it works fine apart from this end one. He's actually out of range of the ore. So I probably need to work out. Maybe I could just take that over here and put it on here and cover up some of this, but maybe that'll still be fine. We want for us to check out in a bit, but for now anyway, these are doing their things. They're churning through, getting us loads of plates, so we've got plenty of everything on the go. I'm trying not to clear out the storage completely on them all the time, because I remember on our last one, if you do remember, if I bring up our research interface, we were in the process of researching. We've done the beacon, we did the assembly. I was trying to get to this science pack 2, wasn't it? Which I still don't understand why that changes. But anyway, we did the ore scanner ignium. Now we're going to come back to that in a minute. So ignium, but we're also looking at doing the burner generator. So we can do that now because I've crafted up. I basically pre-crafted some stuff so we don't have to like stand around waiting for me to craft. So I've crafted up some of the science packs. So let's get that on the go. But when we were working through this, it gave us the ability to make it was an assembler. There we go. So we don't know what we can do with the assembler yet, because we haven't got any recipes that require an assembler particularly. There are some things that you can make in an assembler. So for example, the wire coils and the electrical components. Maybe that's what we'll do. But for now, we're going to wait to see what comes out of there anyway. So now we can leave that churning away, because I've put all that research in there in advance. And then I've got all of the materials over here to make another mine. And the ignium mine, how I found this was, if I now scan, there you go, and look, it's underground. So dug down a little bit, and there it is. Dug right there. So I'm going to have to be careful with this setup to work out a way to make sure that all of the ore is accessible by our 4 burners and everything else. Now, the reason that I ended up doing this, where I was putting 4 on each platform, was because, where was it? Was it in here? No, it was in our quests. If we speak to not C3PO, whoops. If we speak here, we've got expanding smelters. We need 16. So, even though it still gets 16, it's going to get to 12.
If it takes 8 small smelters to fill up a conveyor
yeah,
belt,
we've seen this one
then
already.
we'll build 8 for each metal ore.
It sounds like we might be finding another ore soon as well. So, what I did notice as well over here is there is another one here, which is another Xenophrite, which it says is unreachable for some reason. Don't know why. And then there's this other unknown resource over here. This one seems like it may unlock. And if we unlock this one, then we're going to have sort of like 4 all the way around. So my thinking was we'll get 4 on this platform, 4 on this platform, 4 on this one, and then 4 on this one maybe. And if not, we can try and maybe dig down to this or whatever. Although it does say we need extra mining force. And we haven't got the mining force to do it yet. So maybe we can't even get the other Zenephorite. But that's the plan. It's gone dark on me. So I'll just have another little clean up after I've just seen a few bits. And then we'll get building our new platform for the next mine. Yeah, so after noticing that with the Zenephorite, what I think I'm going to do is build the platform starting over here. And we'll drop it down one from what I've already pre-started. So I'm going to drill all this away. No, I'm not going to drill it all the way. Of course not. It's even easier than that, isn't it? I'm still not getting totally used to the controls, but I'm sure it'll come with. If I do Shift and F and click this one, this is really great. This. You click this corner and then click this corner. Click again to confirm. And then that platform is gone. But what I do need to then do is re-drill out this sand floor to make sure it's big enough for what we're trying to do. So I'm just going to dig that out now. I'll remark these plans out, but then at least I know that we're as close as we can be to this this ignium ore. So all of our drill machines should be in range, hopefully.
A hand for you.
Oh,
it's time to upgrade to the burner generator and dig up ignium ore for automated power production. Let's power up our future.
That is great news because, as you can see, I've had to shut down quite a bit of stuff. But yeah, while I was digging that out then, that popped up to tell us that. So that's really good news. Really, really good news. But also, we should be able to start the next research. Although I think it needed 30 if my brain remembers correctly. Let's see. Did it need... So we've got the generator. And I've got the science pack. The science pack. Let's see. Yeah. Science pack requires 30. And 20 seconds, is that all? Anyway, there we go. There's the 30. So I guess now our plans are going to change a little bit because, as it turns out, we're using ignium as our resource for fuel. But I'm going to carry on making it as if we were still doing the biomass burners. We're going to still need some biomass here, I guess, to kick it off. Because otherwise, yeah, we won't be able to get it started. I don't think, anyway. So I'm just going to fill this in. If you was doing the way I had it built before, so maybe when you're doing the first bits, this is an 8x17 platform, and that'll fit in exactly everything you need to do what we've done over in these two places. So I did already, we didn't have to craft too much, although we will probably end up crafting a generator. Let's grab all this stuff out of here. This is all this stuff here is all the bits that we needed. So just so you can see that again, if you wait to build, that's the pieces you need to do that full setup. I crafted them, like I said, already, so we didn't have to wait around for me fumbling around while we're crafting. And that was the biomass, so I'll put some of that in later on. So I think in this particular case, we're going to start with the miners at this end, because these are the closest. I'm starting to think now, actually, should I do it that way with the miners at this end, so all the miners are right here? In fact, that might actually be... That might be the best idea, because we don't want to be missing out on any of this stuff. So maybe if we went 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, we may end up adjusting. We may end up adjusting, but that's okay. That's the good thing with these factory games. You always end up adjusting plans. What I always end up doing, though, is I sort of find almost a blueprint in my brain. There might even be a blueprint in it, but a blueprint in my brain of, right, I've made this little invention, and this is how I'll probably build it each time going forward until I find something new. But this is good because the environment's going to change this for us. So in this particular case, yeah, those three right there, that one, I actually would move that over. I'm just cautious of us getting into a situation where it actually can't reach. But they're all really close. It's only a small mine. I didn't dig this. Well, I did dig this out and I put the thing back. But I could dig it out anyway, depending on how I like it. But there's not actually any of the ignium under these. It's just a little small patch of it. So we can see there, that's just sandstone. But for now, anyway, that's all good. And yeah, so we definitely... We need the... No matter what we do, we need those miners. That is 100%. And then we need the unloaders. And we're going to get these set up now. So remember when we put these down, it's build into... In this case, a building or the machine is the main thing. So like that. And we can do 4 of these. 2. No, I've done that wrong. We're going to go What am I doing? Some tutorial this is. I mean, it's not really a tutorial. This is me figuring out as much as you. That one there is not the one. So we had 2 outside ones. We just got to make sure, basically, we're covering each one of those. And I think that one and that one. So I also like to build with symmetry, which is good for factory building games, I think, but sometimes I can get a bit obsessive with it. So that's our outs. And from there, each one of these needs one of these. Now I assume, and it definitely will change our plans. Well, I'm saying definitely. It will probably change our plans because I don't think ignium is going to require smelter. I don't think it's going to need it, is it? Because it's probably going to go straight into a burner generator. So let's find out. Let's find out. So let's see, how big is a burner generator for a start? That's going to help us with some of this. Let's get this on the bar. So 7. Burner generator. Learn more about it. Yes, let's do that. The burner generator produces low voltage power and powers the building blocks it's built on top of. It consumes burnable items, which is items of fuel value in their tooltip, e.g. ignium or biomass. All right, so we can use the biomass on it anyway in order to produce energy. Okay, in that case, I wonder, and one of the things that I was thinking with this was, it's all about the platform, right? And because of the way I built this now, these are all connected. So let's just, for instance, let's just say I was to take this away, and this away, and this away. Take all these away, all the biomass burners away for a second. And I'm going to take them away from this side as well. We're going to put one back down again before I do this. I'm not going to build the other thing I was thinking and then have to take all that down. We're going to take these down for a minute. Are you properly connected? You're not, are you? So let's just make sure that you are connected. So you should be, I think, about the same platform. I don't think it would be a bit weird if that stops them from being connected. So now there's no power to any of these things, although somehow you're still doing things because I can see smoke. Why are you still doing? You're just doing the last of what's inside. It's straight. Yeah, it must be using the last of the power. Okay, that's fine. So here's my thinking, right? Oh, yeah, it is. But I can already see it. I can already see it. So yeah, this is going to work. So we've got this one biomass burner right now, even though it's coming up as strained. But look, everything's working over there. Everything's working over there. And there's no power on each one of those platforms. So we can have centralized power. Yes. Now that's always wicked. So for the time being, while we're building this, I'm going to put all of those I'm going to put some more of those biomass burners onto here. We've got 12. We're not going to use 12, but let's just get a few of these on the go. You can go there. But then we're going to replace that with these new burners. That's great. I wasn't pre-planned, promise. It most definitely was not pre-planned. Well, we've got 2 on the go. That'll be fine. Yeah, because I was going to build a similar setup over there. That was my thinking. But actually, I've just fallen through the world. Well, there's a bug for you. There's a bug for you. What's going to happen to us? Aha! We're back. That was bizarre. Yeah, fell through the world, but at least it just plants us straight back. Where was I? Oh yeah, so we're going to make central power. So our central power is going to be, it's going to be probably here. Let's build another platform then. So our platform actually over at the ignium is going to be much smaller than what I thought. Yeah, but this is the great thing. Like once you start to get like centralizing things, this is where these games really do take off. So we want a burner generator, which we've got one already. So it'll be interesting to see how powerful it actually is. And we want to be able to put this down in a way that means it can receive. Oh my god, look at how many receive points it's got. Oh yeah, we're not going to have any problems there, are we? Although I suppose, actually, we want to move that because the point that it's going to be receiving is going to be from our ignium over here anyway, right? So let's just get another big line down so that it's... I'm going back to my symmetry, right? Where is our center? Our center is here. Yeah. Oh, research done. Excellent. These are in the wrong place. Oh. Yeah, let me just... I'm going to redo the platform. You know what I'm going to do, basically. I'm just going to make it symmetrical. So yeah, let me redo the platform. Right, there we go. So now we've got a line of the blocks that we can power leading to our central area. And we can put our power lined up there. Okay, and we may end up actually going for all 4 and then having a line for each one. I'm just trying to think, would that actually work? Can we do that? Because we've got 1. Yeah, we can. We could do that. We could put another line down there as well. Let's see how it works. We're going to just try it with 1 first anyway. So that is those. Our research is finished, so let's go and... do we have to claim it? I can't remember. I'm not sure. However, give you some more biomass for now. Although I think actually there was no biomass in there, was there? There's some biomass down here. Let's just go and make sure we grab some of that. Fill those both up because I don't want them to fall down on us while we are making. Grab a bit of that. Grab a bit of that. Yeah, so research, and we've got new quests. So we'll do them anyway because they potentially will... they'll potentially affect what we're going to do next, as it did with this one. So, Science Pack 2. Oh, now we can create Science Pack 2. Okay. Office furniture, basic steelmaking, walkways, doors. Oh, it's the good stuff. Decor, lights. Conveyor number 2, a bigger logistics container. That's a big one. That is a big one. So that needs quite a lot of stuff. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that in a minute. I think we're okay for now. We've not got anything stopping us from doing anything. And if I start doing that now, I'm going to forget what I was doing because I'm terrible at that sort of stuff. So let's have a quick word with our little friend here. The Science Pack 2, expand smelters.
We are making great progress. New exciting blueprints are coming up. Exactly as the disaster protocol suggests. BB, any updates on the station? No, not yet. Okay, we'll follow the protocol and continue to expand until you have news for us.
Excellent. But for this one, though, we have still got this build 16 smelters.
Okay, math genius. If it takes 8 small smelters
I'm wondering if we
to
just
fill up
put
a
them
conveyor
down.
belt, then we'll build 8 for each metal ore.
Let's just craft up. Let's just craft them and put them down because I think... we've got 4 8. So, let's do 3 more. Let's just put them down and then that'll get a quest done because I'm not sure we're there yet to the point of being able to actually have that many of them in our setup. But now we've got this grid thing set up. Put all these down. And there we go. That is enough, is it not? No, it's not enough. Of course not. Just put these down anywhere. Task complete. Right. So let's just see. Because what I want to check is it doesn't give us something more on the, like an extra good smelter or something that we might want to use.
A good supply of plates and rods. But given the task at hand, soon we might have to scale it up even further. For now, let's not get ahead of ourselves and just take a moment to celebrate this victory.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Because I'm sure we're going to need them anyway, so I don't feel like it's been a waste. Let's just get rid of those. Oh, we got rid of the floor as well. Oops. Oops. I mean, the good thing is it's dead easy to put back, so that is cool. Yeah, because I don't think I need any more any more of these in the lines, I mean, that's a bad example, but they're always keeping up with the mine. There's always 3 in, so there's like enough. It's not overflowing, it's not getting stuck. It's almost perfect, so to speak. So I think that's probably okay. So this fella here, let's just take this out, take these out, and now everything should stop. Yeah, all the smoke has stopped. We've got no power, but what we do have at our disposal, in fact, I'm going to go and get it all from down here. I'm going to grab all the biomass that we can. So yeah, I think I said it before, control and left click, take everything of the same type. It's nice and handy. And I assume I will be able to do this. Oh, I can only put 100 at a time anyway. Well, okay, fair enough. You could, I imagine, hook up a storage to it and then just have it belting in. But for now anyway, that's getting us going really, really well. In fact, do they still say that they're strained? Do they say strained? No, they don't say strained. So it definitely has a bigger output as well. Even though it's only using biomass, it must have a bigger output than the biomass burners. None of these say strained. No, these are all good. They're all green. So before it was coming up here, wasn't it? It said grid stats strained. Oh yeah, here we go. Low voltage grid. So it's telling us what we're making. And this is the consumption. Now, I didn't notice this last time, but that's good, because in Satisfactory, I'm not comparing it, just, you know, it is in Satisfactory. You can do the same thing looking at your grid. So now we know exactly what we're doing. And it is pretty much perfect by the looks of that. So maybe we need another. Because by the time we get the research on, maybe, let's have a look. If we can fit in, maybe we could put another one on. And yeah, if we did put another one on, we'd shift it over one. So let's shift it. And let's put that there. And then another one right next to it. We'll have to craft one. You. Put that one there. Get some biomass in for now. Missing building foundation. Oh, it's because I'm stupid. So it's going to be completely on foundation. They've always got to line up. So that is fine. You're going to go there. And you're going to go there. Please tell me they did it right this time. Yeah, I did. I did it right this time. That's fine. So now, yeah, we've got those two going in. But we will add. We'll definitely add just to make sure. Are you going to cause me a problem? Yeah, you are. Ah! We're going to get a little bit more biomass just drilling these out. It's so easy, though, to get a sidetrack, definitely, but even in this case, this is just like change plans as you see stuff. But that's good. Don't be worried about changing your plans in any sort of factory game, because the environment around you, the things you unlock, and the stats that become available, as we just saw then, they all should influence your decision. And it's worth doing it now, even if you might think it's a bit overkill, because it expands your understanding of the factory building games. Not just the games, but the factory building styles. So, you know, output and no power. So you've got no power. So why have they got no power? That's the first question. I would have thought they would actually be powered now, but just not have an output. Are they not connected? Output no power. So, is there a range? Because they are now connected. Oh no. Could have just placed these down. I haven't put the biomass back. There we go. There we go. So I'm assuming now these will have power. They'll be doing... Yeah, I saw the drones. The drones are doing their thing. Excellent. So we need to get our ignium into this central point. So we're going to run 4 belt lines down. We might not have needed to. Maybe just one would be enough. But we are going to run 4 belt lines down. I keep falling off. So again, building and belt there. And then next to it, all 3. So we're ready for belts to come in. And our belt lines are going to be... They're a little bit long, aren't they? But that's okay. And we need more foundations. We need that one there now. And we need to dig this out. We're going to try the conveyor belts that go up on a ramp. I haven't tried them yet, so I don't know how they're going to work, but I assume it should be as simple as... Do we need to craft them, actually? We do. How many do we get for one craft? We just get one. 4. So let's get you... Oh, wrong bar. Let's get you on our bar. Oh, we'll sort this out a bit more in a bit. But yeah, so you are going to be here. Conveyor slopes. Let's learn more about them. Use conveyor slopes to bring your belt up or down. To swap direction, use the right-click menu. Hold right mouse button while you have a slope equipped. Slopes automatically adjust their shape depending on if there is anything below them or not. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so it should just be a case of doing this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And yeah, they're all going to go up there. So that is great. So now, for these ones, we should be able to do this. And you should be able to do that. For you. I did struggle with this last time. How did I make it turn? Oh, I think you just put these down first. Yeah, there we go. That's better. So we just have to demolish that one a second. And then, there we go. Excellent. So, keep the symmetry again. Keep the symmetry going. You to there. You to there. Place you in the middle. 2 of them there. And then... Look at it. Look at it go. Okie dokie. Right. We can... Now... I wonder if I can build like this. Can I go across? I cannot. Wasn't sure if I'd be able to place multiple of them down at once, but we can build that far down the line. Each one. Let's do that for all 4. I think I may have just missed one of them there. So let's stop that there, otherwise that's going to confuse me. Let's go and put that extra one in. Yeah. There we go. So to do this, I don't know if I explained this properly last time, but you pick the thing, you left click, but you keep hold of left click. So if you just press it once, oh, we're out of belts. Let's make a load of those. So we can right click to make 5. Let's make a chunk of those. So yeah, if you just press it once, I'll just put 1 down. If you hold left click, you can just keep putting them down. So we just need to wait for them to finish making. But yeah, it'll let you put them down up to where the blue grid is, basically. That's your maximum build line from start to finish. And then you can just carry it on. So we're just going to go like this. Into there. For each one. And then we've got centralized power. I'm really happy with that. I can't believe we've got centralized power so quickly. Especially completely automated power. That is wicked. Look at how much of it you get. That makes me wonder, you know, could I get even more? Because look at how full it is. Is it keeping up? So 136. Do we need even more of these, maybe? Let's get rid of this. Get rid of all the biomass out. Let's see how quickly this gets topped up. It's only taking 4 at a time. Because now we're going to get clogged. Now, if the clog is a real thing and it's not just because we're backed up from here, what we can do is put like a buffer in the middle, which is basically just we can put some of the big storage boxes, these, in the middle so that it'll just hold it for a while. I don't know why it's only got 3. I'm going to go grab some. Let's go grab some out of the mining machine and let's see if we can put it in. But I mean, if it only burns slowly and it does all that power, then we could definitely have some more of them. We can get all that power going straight away. I need to be in a better place. Right. So I'm already seeing now I definitely need some sort of platform here that's not going to interfere with the mine, which these ones won't because they're not actually... there's no ignium there. What about this one? Yeah, I think there is on that one. Let's put that there. You don't have to do anything like I'm doing now. I'm trying to make it look pretty, but it's not really that pretty anyway, is it? Let's be honest. I can't reach that. Ah, now I can. So if I take 200 of that, how much are you going to accept? So you will accept more. If I take all that out, but it's only allowing 4 in at once from here. So maybe we need to split it. Maybe we don't actually need more. I'm wondering if I should split this off. If possible. I don't know if that's possible. So could we split them so that it's got an input for all of them? Although to be fair, this is double input, isn't it? So I don't think it will make a difference. Let me just have a quick read. I'm going to have a look on the F1 page and let's just see if I can figure out what the deal is. Well, there's nothing in the guide about it. So, I'm going to start it. We can start... no, we don't need to do that. We need to... Yeah, I took away. I just wanted to see it empty from fuel and then reload again just to see. And, well, it did exactly the same thing. So I'm thinking now, and again, I know this is a bit of like... start something, take it away, and whatever else. That is factory building games, you know, especially when you're first learning them. And now what I'm thinking is, should these, because they're so big, and they're not taking in as much fuel as I would have hoped, do we actually, instead of bringing it into the center and having these belts all the way over here, do we just have that all the way over there with a platform connecting it up? And then we've got this space for building, say, assemblers and a few other bits from the 2 mines. I think that's probably what I'm going to do. So, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Rather than you guys having to watch all that, I'm going to destroy these 2, which I'm going to just, you know, as simple as this. Get rid of the conveyors. And then I'm going to move the operation down to the ignium mine. And then just connect it up with just one of these lines all the way down. And then I think that'll give us more space. And yeah, we could look at doing some assemblers, because maybe we should start automating these 3 things. Because they look like that, yeah, they can all go into the assembler. So why not? I mean, we've got absolutely tons of the stuff, so we should start doing some of that automation. But yeah, quick pivot.
Pivot! Shut up!
And yeah, over there is basically going to be our power station, so to speak, or however big we make it. But we're probably going to use 4 for now, because I've got the 4 mines, so maybe we'll just have the 4 miners going into one of those, because yeah, they're not stocking up. I don't know if it's a bug or not. I'm going to have a look online afterwards and see, but yeah, they're not storing the ignium inside them. I would have expected that to have gone to at least 100, because I think it was 100 biomass equipment before, maybe 200, because that's what the ignium stacks to. So yeah, it was a bit of a weird one, but let's get to it. Right, I've done that bit of destruction. Let's think this through now. So we're gonna get our buildings, our new burners, and we're gonna put them on here. I'll try and get 4 on, I think. Will it be possible to get 4? I think it will be. In fact, let's put the first one down where we might want it. So we've got this one here. They are so massive, considering the fact that they don't actually do what we want them to do. 1, 2, 1, 2. How big are those again? So, yeah, I mean, they're really, really massive. So maybe we dig out a bit more, because my thinking here is that we want one to be probably there. Will it let us place it? It will. One of them's going to be here. Oh. Not there. It's too close. It needs to be 2 further over, because we need to get the loader in there as well. So Let's see if we went 2 away on the last one. Panel can face that way. And then, yeah, we do the same here. It's on the last one of that line. Panel over that way. We're still not going to fit 2 in there, are we? That's interesting. Interesting indeed. Well, let's craft 2 more anyway while we think. God, we've got a 4 and a 4. Yeah, it's definitely not big. So we're going to have to do some weird building. Some very weird. My symmetry's going to go out the window. I mean, it'll still be symmetrical, but it won't be how I would have wanted it to start. So let's get... We're going to have to drill out a bit more. Now, again, if you're playing this game, and I hope you are, because it's brilliant. It's so much fun. If you're playing it and you're looking at this and you've got an idea as to how I can make more of those things, how I can make more of the ignium go into the machine, let me know in the comments. Let me know, because I always find with these games the best way to learn is either watching other people play or chatting to other people that play. In fact, chatting to other people play is the best way at all. Best way at all? My words are all over the place today. It's Bank Holiday Monday. I've had a snooze on the couch, so my brain's still waking up. It's probably still jelly. I always find it the best way to learn is just chatting to other people with their ideas, especially when it's not, you know, it's not as much when someone says, this is definitely the way, because I know, because blah, 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 blah. But I prefer the, I've tried this way, and this way works really well. 3, 4, I've got 5 over there, haven't I? Because I don't like the this is the way on almost any kind of game, really, because I like to see things quite unique. Or, if not unique, definitely something that, you know, just people come up with these ideas. And, you know, I play a lot of Minecraft, right? And obviously there's a lot of things where they'll just go, this is the way to build a certain farm. And it is, but a lot of those things have come from people in the community just messing around, trying things and figuring things out. And in a game that's in so early, there definitely shouldn't be any of the ways. And even when there are some of the ways, I'm not going on this already thinking I want to make the most efficient thing. I want to make the thing that's the most fun to do. So some of that's going to be inefficient, of course it is. But I also like the fact that, you know, we can probably build this, and I mean, the world looks pretty big. You know, I assume it goes on and on and on. But even on the bits we've gone, look, it's pretty big. And I assume if we go around here, we're going to discover different deposits. So we may even move factories. But it'd be great to be able to build this stuff and then come back, you know, like a week later and go, it's amazing, our new factory does this entirely differently. But the idea that we had here, that was pretty good. Or we've worked on that differently. So if you are playing these and you think, well, the only problem is I'm not sure I'll get it right first time. You're not supposed to. That's the secret of these kind of things. You're not supposed to. You are a pain. You are a pain. So let's put that there with that panel. Now the problem is that that one is in line with that one. So we're going to have to instead take our feed. That's not the right thing. Our feed can't come out the front, but that's okay. That is okay. I mean, this game does make it a lot. I'm doing it again. Does make it a lot easier to take things from. I mean, like I said with this one. I mean, it's got what, all these different input positions that it can go in, and everything seems to have positions all the way around, which is wicked. It does make a big difference. That takes away some of the problem solving, but I think in a pretty good way. I don't think it's the kind of thing where we're like, oh, I wish I had to figure that out and this, that, and the other. I like that you can just go, I want this machine, and it's being built in a way that I can put it in whichever position. Because to be honest, if you're a high-tech builder, you are going to build your machine to work how you want to. You're not going to have as many restrictions as some other games will put in place. Right. So can I just take that from there? Will that work? If I put a conveyor on that, just to see. Do we get ignium out? Here's our ignium in. There's no ignium in. I'm not sure if it'll pull out the side in that way. Let's get a burner on the go. I've just put them all away. So let's get a burner and some biomass while we're doing this testing. Just one, thank you. Oh, whatever. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Can I have one, please? Thank you. And yeah, 25 will do. Kind of wish now I hadn't gone around and chopped a load of stuff down. I thought I'll get all the biomass ready so you don't have to just wait for me to mess around with all that. But there we go. Get one of these down a minute. And into there. Yep, there's some biomass. That's now spinning. So no, that doesn't work. Okay. Let's get rid of these conveyors. Now I've obviously destroyed something here I didn't mean to. It's just the floor. Just the floor. So in which case then we will need this. And a bit more of that. So now we will be putting one of these this way. Building to belt. Toggle. Yeah, toggle to the breather brown. And you, sir. Nope, not you. Need a conveyor. It's going to face that way. Will you work? Output no power. No power? Oh, because they're not connected. Okay, well I can connect that anyway without moving it because, I mean I could just move it, but I need to dig out here anyway. And then I'll connect it. So let's get that to there. It's gonna get us going. Yeah, that works. So we can come out sideways and then we don't have to do like an extra curve. We can just go straight into this machine. Let's just make sure we are going straight into that machine. We sure are. So we're going to need a loader. That way round. And then some belts going straight in. Now you should start generating power. You can. Alright. And then we can get rid of you because we don't need you anymore. Whoops. Thank you for your service. And let's do the same while we remember. Let's flick this one over that. I've done it again. I've destroyed a floor piece, have I? Oh no, I haven't. I didn't do that time. So we're going to go. I'm in a hole! We're gonna go this way with the conveyor. How many did we come out? We came out with 2, 3, because we're gonna have another one of you fellas. There's gonna be 1. Let's make sure we've got the panel in the right way. Panel's here. You're gonna go there. You're gonna go there. Yeah, so this is looking good already. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, and then you're gonna load into this one. You need a belt to complete that. Excellent. So then for these ones, we can just go and get ourselves the loaders. Put one of those in there. Put one of those in there. An extra belt. An extra belt. And that'll complete. The only thing with these is very cool. But you can't see stuff moving. Sometimes you're like, ooh, is that doing it what it's supposed to? But it is. It absolutely is. Great. We got lots of power. So now we need to run that power to our extra, our grid, so to speak. Well, that's our grid. To here, because this is our connection to all of our other machines. So I kind of wish I'd lifted it up one, but I'm not going to now. It's all fine. We're going to run a power line by drilling out. Oh no. I will get used to the controls. I'm trying to get used to the keybinds. So I'm not just clicking around. Here, I'm going to drill all the way down here. I could just place them on top and it would have been quicker, but what I'm thinking is treat it like a power line, so it's sort of like it's in the ground. And in the future, what I might even do is drop it down one more and then put like the desert or whatever on top of it, of whatever we want. and then you can't see them. But I have a feeling this is going to get turned into, like, it's going to be more machines on here anyway, so we will use this space. In fact, that being said, if I am going to use this area as stuff, which I am, then that was a silly idea, because I'm going to need the platform raised for it to make sense at the other side. So yeah. We're still going. We're still going, aren't we? Yeah, no problems. No problems? Oh, good. Are they still only taking on 3? They are. I mean, they're not running out of fuel, and we're getting 28 kilowatts. 21 kilowatts. So we've got plenty of power going on. I've missed one. What we can now do then is I'm going to do those 4 actually. Put those on. I'm sorry if it drives you mad while I'm doing that kind of stuff, but I can't help it. Go back and forwards with like design, and like I said, it's not, you know, already it's not looking like the most beautiful thing in the world, is it? But it's certainly doing a job. So yeah, that's our centralized power hooked up. Yeah, these machines are all on the go. This one isn't, but that's because there's nothing going into it because this is too far away. Technomine's all working. So yeah, I'm going to fix this. Let me quickly fix this because it's important for our production to have all these working. So yeah, I'm going to take this slice, I'm going to cut it out, I'm going to put it over here. I didn't do it before because I didn't want it to be on top of here, but it seems to be that these things don't care. There's so much space here for them to do their job. I think it'll be alright. Alright, I moved it, so yeah, it's all working fine. These have got clogged up already, so there's so much. It's possible, you know, that actually we may need to expand the smelters for this because it seems to get so much. But we can, for the time being at least, let's just give these a bit of an input. I don't know if maybe it's just because the grid was down and maybe it was finishing off the power, like a little bit of power that it had. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, they were all showing us full. And they're not anymore. I mean, look, 33 straight away. That's crazy how fast it is. Yeah, crazy fast. So maybe, and that would make sense for that quest, wouldn't it? That when it said about having the number of smelters, maybe it's because there's so much of this stuff. Let's just check the other one because I'm pretty certain the Technum wasn't as fast as that. Pretty certain. Let's just double check. How backlogged are you? Very. Yeah, very. Okay, so there's definitely some expansion that we can do. Oh, I love it. I'm such a nerd. There's definitely some expansion we can do on these, which we'll definitely be doing. Let's just get these on the go though for now. And what's in my bag still? I've still got all sorts of stuff. Cool. Now at the moment we've got this storage, which, you know, it's getting really full. Really full already. Now we've got that storage hooked up on both of these sets of mines. Now what I'm thinking is that we should probably... do we need to? I'm just thinking, do we need... If these get full, is that a problem? I don't think they'll use power because by the looks of it, they just don't send the drones out. So that's okay. And there's a drone going out there to top up. Yeah. So they just don't go out as much. So they should just take less power. That's my thinking behind it. They should just take out less power. So, but on our grid stats now, so everything is turned on. We've got a low voltage grid of 1.3 megawatts. And our power consumers. I wonder if they just take as much as they possibly can. Like if I go and put the research on, I can't really, can I? Because I haven't got any research points. I haven't got any active research. What did I pick though? What did I do to do this? Blowouts more research could be caused by insufficient power. Yeah, well I haven't got anything in there, right? I haven't got anything in there. So what do I actually need? I need science part 1, science part 2. Yeah, but how many? Is that in here? Oh, 40 of each. So let's get crafting some of these things. Oh. which are conveyors and building blocks. Let's forget that for now. I want to make an assembler. I want to make our first assembler of the bunch. So we've got the power on the go now. And our mines are there and there, so it doesn't make sense to make them over this side yet. I think we should expand here. So I am going to build a big platform. I'm going to square this off up to here. So I'm just going to dig this out. Yeah, let's dig that out. Again, I'll come back to you. Don't have to just watch me digging it. But yeah, we'll dig this out and then we'll get the building blocks down. And then yeah, let's get some assembling on the go. Right, just to bring you up on what I'm looking at here first. I'm still digging out, but I thought what I'm going to look at is see how we're going to get the materials out over there. So we've got these, which we need to toggle to all to be out. And then I'm hoping that we can do this with all of them. So that first one will bend onto it. Second one, will they also join? I think they will. One side, if I just put... yeah, you can see, look, they're half over. They're all connected, so we can join those conveyors together. Now that may be a good idea. It may not. And we're not going to find out until I've dug out some more of this and connected it up to some storage. Because what may happen here is that they could get too clogged up for the conveyor belt if it's not fast enough. And I know at some point we're going to get faster conveyor belts because I think we saw it in the research before. But for now, that's what I'm going to try and do. So I'm going to dig this out. And I'll do the same for however far we want to do it over here. And then we'll get some storage in space to be a buffer. So I'm going to have these. I'm going to leave these out. I was thinking about taking them out. I'm going to leave them in because there's an immediate buffer. And then we're going to have another buffer here. And then another buffer over here for the Technum rods. And then we've got plenty of storage while we've still got the smaller storages. And then they're going to go into assemblers, which will then ultimately output into either other assemblers or into just some storage. So yeah, I just wanted to quickly show you that while I was putting it in. You can definitely join. Splitting so far I've not worked out, but joining, it definitely works. But I'll tell you one thing, it needs a toggle drill button. Although it's same as like when you're mining on Minecraft and stuff like that, isn't it? Man, my finger just from holding this down is already pretty sore. Anyway, still digging. And just as the sun's coming up, loads of digging later, loads of placing down the blocks later. We've got a big space. And yeah, well, we're going to do our first assemblers. We're not going to do the research yet. Oh, and the reason for that is I think I've moved the research, I've just taken it away. But we can do the assembling on it because it's got inputs, right? So we should be able to make those research 1s and research 2s and get them into it. But before we do that, just wanted to show you that I've moved some of this stuff. So there was some stuff over there and chests and stuff, but I've moved our little C3PO BB-8 person. You've got your little place over there, a big pod even is over here. I'm not really as bothered about this now because I don't think we're going to ever use this to smelt any of these things. They were pretty much just to get me going, but the the character customization is here, which I guess as we unlock more stuff, we're probably going to use that, so I'll wait that to be accessible. The other thing was the chests, so there was a bit of a dump over there, but I'll take a bit of time, and I was trying to think of a way to sort these so that we can see what they are, and I quite like this actually. So blocks on the floor in here, this is all the rocky desert dirt. It might not need it. I don't like throwing things away. So we may not need it, but there it is. The stone is all there. The dirt is in that one, so we've got the corresponding blocks at the front. Now for these kind of things, you can't just make a block of them, but you can just drop them. So if I've got something in my inventory and say I want to drop it, I can pick this up, drop item, and it puts it on the floor there. So it's an easy way for me to... That wasn't what I meant to do. An easy way for me to mark what the chests are for now. We may get labels and stuff later on, but so yeah, in this one is these kind of seeds, and in this one is biomass type stuff. It's probably going to change. It's probably going to get bigger. I don't know, but that's the storage as it is for now, and it keeps it nice and clean. The other thing that I was thinking, and it was what I said before, was I think I will change this, or maybe not change it, but duplicate this to be on the other side as well at some point, so I'm getting as much as I can out of that mine. And probably the same for this guy, and maybe do some more over there as well, just to expand that. We'll do that on camera. You've seen me do that already, So rather than watch him do the same thing again, I'll do that off camera in between this and the next one. So anyway, assemblers, stop waffling. Assemblers, assemblers, assemblers. I made some. Where are they? There they are. Let's get them on the bar. On the bar, thank you. So what do we want to do first? Let's have a quick look. We can do, from Technum rods, we can make wire. And then with the Technum rods and the wire, we can make electrical components. And you are just made from plates to make the machinery parts. Now we can also automate basically anything here. Yeah, anything made in assembler, we can make them. So we can automate our building blocks, our conveyors, loaders if we want to some extent. I mean, automate everything, right? That's the big thing. Although I probably don't want to automate assemblers, because we're not going to make, you know, things like smelters. Probably want to make those on command, on demand. But things like these that we're going to use all the time, the slopes, the conveyors themselves. Again, don't think we need to make a beacon. Oh, we can't assemble them anyway. But also to make the science. The other thing with these is to make the sciencey bits. So they use machinery parts and rods, but the number 2 uses conveyors and building blocks. So it's definitely going to be a good idea to be making those. But let's go basic first. Let's go basic. So from the Technum rods, where's our Technum? That's not Technum. Technum is over here. So I'm already thinking that bit that I did over there, where I joined them all together, I don't think that's going to be the right way to go. I don't think, unless I bring them all into one storage, because you can come out of them from multi directions. But on this one, let's not do that anyway. Let's assume that we're going to bring them out, and we'll start our assembling here. I might as well, again off camera. This is my brain. It's awful with this kind of stuff. I might lower this down one, because when I first started, I built this just one above, and I could drop it down, and then it'll be in line. I don't know, and then that also means I'll have to bring that one up. If I do that again, do that off camera, but it doesn't make any difference. It doesn't make any difference at all, apart from the fact that that's how my brain works. Basic assembly. Let's do the first one. I think, because we're going to need to bring some out. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to... Let's... Just to keep this separated for now. Yeah, no, we'll put some more of those there. My brain doesn't like it. Put those there. What I'm thinking is we'll put a loader or unloader on here. And then another one on here as well. So that's going to unload 2 separate feeds from this. These are all full, by the way. They're already full. So it'll unload 2 separate streams from here. So I think then we should be able to do that and that. Toggle those 2 out. Thank you. Yeah, so they're now queuing. And then bring them down with some of these bad boys. Oh, you slope up. Oh, there we go. Hold the right mouse button. It did tell us that before, so yeah, hold the right mouse button. Turn them into slope downs. Very nice. And then let's get some assemblers down over here. We'll start working our way with those. So I've got them on the other tab for now. I need to sort out my bars as well. How big's an assembler? An assembler is a 6x6. No, it's not a 6x. It's a 3x3. Oh my word. We keep doing it. I say oh my word. Actually, after the impulse recording from the chicken wings going on, every time we say anything like that now in our house, it's oh my god with the impulse. Oh my god going on. So yeah. Panel assembler number 1. So I'm guessing we can program this. Yeah, so configure assembler. We want this to make wire, and that's all we want it to make. So that's going to take rods and it's going to make wire. And actually though, now I've done that, I'm going to move it to here. Because then should be able to get a loader straight into it. Into there. with one of these into here. So that should now be filling up the loader. I'll then go back to wire. Yep, it's making wire. It's making a wire! Excellent. And then we're going to take this and bring this to here, because then what we're going to do is going to have another assembler. Because then our next assembler is going to say, for the wire and the rods, is what we need to make electrical components. So I want to take some of this and store it. So I'm going to have my storage line, I think, here, because I do want to be able to keep some wire. So we're going to go machine, output. And for now, we're just going to put that into some storage. Which, that is storage, isn't it? Is that storage? Is it storage? I think it's storage. Yeah, logistical container. We're just going to put some of that straight into one of those. So I don't get confused for now, this is probably going to get moved around, but just so I don't get confused for now, I'm going to put that over here. The panel. Oh my god, stop it, there we go. I'm going to put the panel into there with a loader going into it. So now they're going to go in. We need our belts to take that. Do that and that. You're now getting, yeah, you're getting wires. So we've got some wires being stored. But then I want to get another assembler on the go. And it's going to go in line with that one and that. So we're going to move it over there. No, it's got to go one. It's got to go further over because it's got to fit in the loaders and unloaders. That's something for me to get used to massively because I'm used to just being able to connect conveyors to conveyors in the other game that I said I'm not going to compare it to. It's natural in it. I'm not comparing it in a bad way. That's the main thing. I think previous was like, oh, I should do this, but actually, do you know what? I am really enjoying this now. The first episode that we did together was that sort of awkward fumbling thing, and now I'm understanding it already. I'm understanding it a lot better. So now this is going to take some wire, put it into here, and it's also going to take some of the rods and put them in. So now we should be getting rods and we should be getting wire. So we should be on our electrical component. There they are, look. Now they're being created. Amazing. Amazing. So, another storage container so we can keep some of those. Where does the other one go? The other one went there. What I should have done with the other one is what I'm about to do now, actually. What I should have done, just to keep it tidy, is I should have gone like you and you, doing it that way. Don't know why I went out the front of that, but never mind. I can fix that later because I'm probably going to move some stuff around anyway. I just wanted to get some of this on the go. So yeah, we got some being stored, and then we've got some. We're going to unload some of that. Whoops. Toggle that on. Let's just put those there for now. We then should see, yep, so now we've got a split. Some's going into the some's in the assembler and it's going into here to store. Some of it's coming over to here and it's queuing and ready to go. That's our first basic bit of assembly on the go. So what can we do with machine parts and rods or wires? Because that's the other thing with the wires. We might end up having to move some of this around so that we can bring our wires back in. So what do we do? Machine parts, then we can't do them. Components. What uses the wires and the rods? Electrical components, plates and machinery parts. I think we're probably, until we bring the other bits over, I think that's all we're going to do from there. Just have a quick look in the other bits to see if there's anything else that we might want to do. Because they are, machinery parts and setting and rods. Perfect. So we've got, from this one, machinery parts. That is what we are... Oh no, what did I do? Oh no, we've got electrical components. Of course, we've not got the machinery parts yet. But that's how you start to chain it together. And we'll have to work out some of the timings and stuff. Does it give us information on how much it's making at once? It doesn't. So we'll have to work that out, like how many it's making, and sometimes it's better to split them into multiples. I'm basing this on other games, split them into multiples, or just keep them going. But for now, though, we've got lots and lots and lots of stuff being built for us. I'm just looking now to see how we keep. Oh yeah, look at that, we've got 328 already. Over here, 46 of those being made already. Bonus. You're not emptying though. Oh, you are emptying. It didn't look like it was emptying. So yeah, so we've still got a bit of a, not a clog, but we've got some slowness, so we need to work out some timings, because look, we're stopping, well, it's crafting, stopping, it's crafting, stopping, it's crafting. That's okay. It's perfectly normal. But yeah, first assembler's on the go. So what I'll probably do is hook up, I'll probably re-tidy these up between now and next. And I might even set up some of the other assemblers as well. I think for what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to quickly manually craft the research, what we need for research, because we need quite a bit of this stuff, but I can make this very quickly. I'll do it off camera because I want to see what we get on the next bit of the research. So I'm going to put it down somewhere just for now. But we will automate that, definitely, because it can be automated, and then we can just have it receiving all the different types of research. We don't have to worry about it every time we come up to new research. Hopefully then we'll have things, until we get like a new research material, we'll have everything ready to go. So let me shove in, oh, I haven't got any at all. Let me make all these. Let's get this going and we'll see what we end up with. You know what? Change my mind. We're not going to, because I remember now we were going to research the logistics container, but in that it's got steel beams. Now we don't actually even have the recipe for steel beams yet. Maybe we'll get it when we do that, but actually I think it'd be a much better idea spend the time setting up those other assemblers, so we've got everything else automated to start to make these. So that is exactly what we're going to do. And like I said, I'm not going to do it now because I want to do some tidying up and some moving around. I think, like I said, first episode was a bit of fumbling around. Second episode, I'm starting to really understand it and I'm really enjoying it. And we've got our first bits of assembling going on. So I'll set up some of those assemblers, some of the assemblers over here, and we'll run over that at the start of the next one, and then we'll move on to some of the bigger, chunkier stuff. Talking of the next one that we do, I don't think I'm going to do another episode in between this one and next Wednesday. And I say next Wednesday because this is what I'm going to stream next Wednesday, and I'm going to try and stream Wednesdays either 8 or half 8. I'm not really sure yet. That's in GMT, in British Standard Time, summertime, standard time, whatever you want to call it, in my time zone where I am in England, in the UK. So I'll put some times up on the screen so that it works it all out. I stream, or I'm going to go back to stream on Twitch, but I'm also streaming on YouTube as well, and so I'm going to duplicate the stream across. So on YouTube, you know, you'll get the standard YouTube stream, everything fine. I'm going to have the chat on screen. I know Twitch aren't very happy about doing that kind of stuff. I'm going to have chat on screen from both, so you won't miss out on chat from either side. And on Twitch, you'll obviously, there's things like the channel point rewards and stuff like that. They'll all be set up in advance and ready to go. Things like what I did before with my voice changes stuff, just for a bit of fun. And maybe some sound effects going on as well. So yeah, so on Twitch, you'll get a bit more functionality of the stream, but if you're just there to watch it, you know, either one is fine. If you've got YouTube Premium, you're going to get no ads if you watch it on YouTube. And if you're on Twitch, you're going to get ads, but you're going to get the extra functionality. Unless you subscribe. But subscribe, obviously, completely optional. I never, ever, ever am like, come on, subscribe, especially with the cost of living at the minute. Just whatever works better for you guys to watch. Yeah, whatever's more convenient for you guys to watch, whether that's YouTube or Twitch, you do whatever you want to do. And yeah, it'd just be nice to spend some time with you guys again. I've not actually chatted to you guys on stream for quite a while, and I'm really looking forward to doing it again. And I think this is the perfect game for it. Something new for us to learn together, especially if you've got it. Maybe we could play along, or maybe you're already well ahead of me and you can... I don't mind backseating. I say backseating, but you know, I don't mind people saying, oh, you could try this, you could do this. But don't be upset if I go, that's great. I want to try it this way though, because as I said before, I'm not going for 100% efficiency. I'm going for a bit of fun and some learning along the way. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see some of you guys on Wednesday. Yeah, make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube. It's completely free. One click for you does wonders for the channel. So thank you again, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye.